Simon, am I too late to buy Bitcoin? Simon, how to safely buy Bitcoin? Simon, should I sell Bitcoin? Those are the three questions that I got this week. So let's jump into it. And before I answer the question about Bitcoin, let me remind you that it's a process. Investing is a process. It's not a one-time hit. It's made of 12 investing rules. Number one, write down your freedom number. So maybe your freedom number is $7,000, $8,000, $12,000, whatever you need per month as a family to live. That's your freedom number, okay? That's the purpose of your portfolio, is to create that number in passive income. Rule 2, invest every Friday into 3 buckets. And first you invest and then you spend, okay? You invest every Friday and the rest you spend, not the other way around. Then inside those 3 buckets, have a few bets where you know everything about. So pick just a few stocks. I have only 3 assets where I'm heavily invested. And about those assets, I know everything every day. And because there are a few, it just takes me an hour a day to be informed. Number 1, you frequently rebalance like a gardener. You pass by, sometimes you water, sometimes you trim, sometimes you just enjoy them, you watch them grow and enjoy your plants. That's it. This is how you grow assets over time. You buy when retail sells and you sell when retail buys. It's so simple, but it feels terrible. Like last week I was buying and I was doing this, Ave Maria Madre di Dio, prega per noi peccatori, because the moment you buy, if it's the right moment, it feels absolutely terrible. It feels like jumping into the void. But that's exactly the difference between people who make money investing. They buy low and sell high, and that's how it feels. And then there are the other 95% of traders and investors. They basically never make money. Next thing is you sell at a specific moment so that you don't have to go into the emotions. Whenever it doubles, you sell 50%. When it doubles again, you sell 25% of that. When it doubles again, you sell 12.5%. And then you let the rest ride. You bake both of these strategies, the buying strategy and the selling strategy, into your spreadsheet because you have to see it directly beside your cost basis. Otherwise, you will not do it. You will be emotional instead of following your system. You refresh. Pick a time in the year where you refresh. You do a cold start. You sell everything and you rebuy from scratch. If you really believe in the same assets, you will buy the same assets again. But if don't, you will buy something else. That's an important mindset exercise. Once a year, sell everything and rebuy later. The traditional way was doing this in May, sell in May and go away, and then rebuy in September. I prefer doing this in December. Pick your time and refresh at that time every year. Also, now, the safety risk management. Never use your normal email address. Have a dedicated encrypted email address for all financials. Use a cold wallet, not your keys, not your coins. Install 2-factor authentication everywhere. Socials, apps, exchanges, inboxes. Now, having said that, let's look at how to buy Bitcoin without losing money. And that's the rule: always buy limit order, never buy market order. Let me show you the difference, right? If you buy, for example, on Coinbase, which I think is a terrible exchange, but all the others are even worse. So you buy at Coinbase and then you immediately pull it into your cold storage where you own the keys, okay? You don't let it here. Never let money on a centralized exchange. It's high risk. And now how do you do it? The losers buy this way. They go to coinbase.com and then they click here and buy something. Now, if you do this, they will screw you twice. First, they will give you very high transaction costs, the transaction fee. So you pay once. much too much. And then they screw you a second time because let's say you're buying Bitcoin at 26,404 today. If you click buy, they will actually give you every Bitcoin at 26,680. So they screw you on the spread and they screw you on the fees. The fees will be transparent. The spread will be hardly noticeable for a beginner. So don't do it here. This is where the losers buy. What you do is you click trade and then advanced trading. In the advanced trading section, everything is a pair. So you select your pair, which is either, if you're in the US, it's Bitcoin to US dollar. If you're in Europe, it's Bitcoin to euro. So you select your currency and now you are pair trading. You're trading something against something else. Then you click here limit order, and let's say you have $1,000 to invest. I personally would select here to put 50% of that at limit order minus 10%, 25% at minus 5%, and 25% at minus 1%. Then you click here, you have set your limit order now, and you go relax. You go mountain biking, you go play tennis, you enjoy your friends, your life, and you just don't think about it. If it fills, congrats, you are building assets over time. If it doesn't fill, doesn't matter, you will have many other chances, because if you remember, rule number 4, frequent rebalancing like a gardener. When you're a gardener, you don't trim every day. Sometimes you trim, sometimes you water, sometimes you curate, sometimes you just enjoy watching your plants grow. And this is how you build wealth over time. Hope that helps. Let me know what you need next. One more question was, Simon, is now the right time to buy Bitcoin or not? So let's look at Bitcoin. Daily RSI 50 means it's in the middle. It's not too early, not too late. Weekly 52, not too early, not too late. Monthly 48, not too early, not too late. And on a 6 months, it's 56. This is slightly too late, but it's not completely too late. So if you are thinking about buying Bitcoin, the most important things are you happy with its usage? Is the usage going up or down? Is it decentral enough? Is it solving a problem that the world has from your perspective? And if you go with them, the moment right now might even be a good moment, because you are maybe exactly entering a bull market after the bear market ended. According to the monthly view, the bear market ended December 1, end of November, beginning of December 2022. You are now a bit late to the party, but still in accumulation zone. So if that is the asset that you want to build this week, the chart doesn't say no, it doesn't say absolutely yes. But if you look at the big cycle of the four-year cycle of Bitcoin, then it is at the beginning of the accumulation phase. Hope that helps. Happy to answer your next questions. Keep rolling.